Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been quite some time since we did Inferno SMP. We're back though. I got a bunch of stuff. Not gonna go through it all. I tried to record before, complications came up. What I want to do today is start my second animal farm that's monopolizing against this. Because here they have stacks for 1 diamond, 30 iron. That's pretty expensive to me. 1 diamond would be like 10 stacks for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a farm, and then we're going to do a farm, and we're going to make it over here. I don't think I showed you guys before. You'll see it and you'll understand why it's so important that I make this farm. It's going to be, as you'll see in a second, not over there. As you see those mushrooms in the distance, you can probably guess what it is. It will be a mushroom farm. We're going to make some fences, as I decided when going back and forth the idea. We're going to make a mushroom farm. We're going to make this a really large mushroom farm, all mine, not allowed anybody else. I made a nice stairway in my previous attempt at recording up to the main part of it, and today we're going to try and make a pathway all around the place. You know what? We don't need anybody else trying to come in and steal our mushrooms. I found this place first, and you know what? We're monopolizing it. We're gonna make a bunch of fences. This will definitely be nowhere near enough, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways, cause why not? And I'm going to try and do this as nicely as possible to where but honestly, it's probably going to be very rigid at first, and it'll probably take me a while before I get it perfected for my liking. But you know what? That's okay. I'm going to get as perfect as possible. We're going to keep doing this as much as I can. Because I want to make this mushrooms all mine. I know that sounds evil, but like in my defense, I'm not the first person to find this out, no. Or I'm the first person to do a video on it, but we gotta own the mushrooms. Someone's gotta monopolize the mushroom trade. So you know what? Why not let it be us? I mean, I'm the only one that's talked about it. Just you know what? I'll do it. If I'm the first person to do it, fine. I'll do it gladly. With my hand held high. And a gun held towards the sky, which makes no sense. And yep, we've come across some important stuff. We're gonna get rid of coal. And no, I'm not gonna do anything with that, because honestly, does it really matter? This does not matter whatsoever. I'm going to do lots of excavation on this. I'm not excited for that, but you know what? I'm the one who said I was doing this, and I am sticking by that. We are doing this as much as I can. I made this shovel exactly to excavate as much as I need to make it easier to get around the island. But honestly, the grass parts are what I'm scared for, because if the grass takes over, we'll no longer have a mushroom island. I don't know any rules about grass mushroom islands. So I thought mobs weren't supposed to spawn. Like, hostile mobs weren't supposed to spawn on mushroom islands. I read somewhere they aren't, but you know what? Also, probably off camera, I'll be making it so I can walk the... Oh, this boy didn't drop a trident, because I lost my trident off in the earlier episode too. I threw it on accident. It doesn't have loyalty on it, so it didn't come back to me, unfortunately. So rest in peace, my trident, 2020 to 2020. Because this did start in 2020, I think. I don't recall. It's just been hard because, you know, it's been a few months that I've even been on, and it's not that I don't want to be on. It's that I'm busy in life, and I'm getting caught up in my personal life, so I'm focusing on that first, because that's important. And like I talked to General a while back when it first started because no one was recording. He's like, you know what? People are busy right now, especially with quarantine. I was like, yeah, he's right, and he is right. People are busy. We're busy. More people are playing now. I think mainly because he opened up more spots for people to play. But you know, that's fine. More people I could probably mess with if I wanted to. I'd love to mess with more people. And it'd be so much fun. You know what? We're going to mess with people, hopefully sometime.
So now they need to leave.
I just really like a nice walkway.
Thank you.
I realized the nice walkway was good.
Well, I know you enjoyed it.
And you know what? We're going to have to make lots more. Because we're nowhere near started. We're not even like 10% of the way. So I'm glad I made this diamond shovel because we just went through our first set of fences. As you can see, the walkway isn't always totally clear, but we have started a nice perimeter conquering the island. And of course, with the remaining what we have after finishing off, we will be monopolizing on mainly bowls. Nah. And if I need more wood, some of the shops are. One of the shops that General set up is wood, a marketplace, and it's the same price. And honestly, I don't like that price. I want to give a cheaper price. And you know what? No one's stopping me. I'm allowed to. There's nothing that's saying I can't. So I'm gonna. And yes, that's right. I made all those sticks so I can make all these fences. 3 stacks of fences probably won't be enough even then. But you know what? As I said, I'm going to get as far as possible. I want to get as far as possible doing this. And I know this is probably going to be a bit boring, but hey, we're going to be doing some fun. This is going to be fun. Later on, we'll be doing some fun stuff, so no need to worry. Like, my entire series will be monopolizing and beating out any stall General sets up in the future. Cause I only care about this, nah. And honestly, that's what matters. One thing I'm thinking, like, if I do math and compare stuff, I want to try and find a ways, like, maybe I could do that, but like also, I'd need different ways of doing so, like, find out ways I can monopolize on it and make better deals, therefore increasing my profits because more people want to come to me versus General. If I call him a different name, don't worry, my own reasons for doing so. Like a different, like, General related name. Like, honestly, I want to beat him out. I would like to beat him out, but I ain't gonna. Nah, he can have some of the market. I'll take the food market. And honestly, this is... We're gonna name this Animal Farm Part 2. Control... Taking over the food business. And if he was planning on doing this, I'll be like, nah, that's my stall. And I'm making the price on that one, and you know what, it's gonna be way better than your stall. See what people want. Buy in bulk or buy cheaper. Spend less to buy more, or spend more to buy more. Cheap but single step, or a bit expensive for my like tastings, and not single stack. Like, honestly, I know it sounds like, honestly, I want to make like this, find a way to make this way better. Honestly, this is a better infinite food source because you never have to do a cooldown for the mushrooms to be able to feed you again. Mushrooms don't have a cooldown. They are infinite. Like, you can keep as many bowls as you have, you can keep bowling them. So, you know, that's why I want to control the food market with the mushroom island, because that's going to be a really smart and efficient way to do so. Because you know what? They already got a control. I've already got parts of the control. Cause it's not that hard to control it as long as I have as long as I have enough dedication to doing all this. If you think this is easy, I'll let you know. Nah, this ain't anywhere near easy doing all this. I mean, I'm risking wasting all of my wood. This is like most of my wood I'm using for this. And honestly, I bet I could find a million things I could do better on it, but I think this is fun. Making the Mushroom Island mine. If someone set their house on it, I'll see what it takes to move them out or buy out or make them a partner in my business, but also like keep my amounts of profits. Like, just because I make a partner doesn't mean I get I don't get most of the profits, because you know what? They're my profits. I'm making them profits. I will make everybody pay a good price, a fair price for this. Except me. I mean, it's my island. I can do whatever I please. I'm claiming it. I know you can't put a price tag on stuff, really, but who knows? Also, I want to do some pranks. Like, I have a few ideas for a good prank. But you know what? It'd be very difficult. Oh, that's a prismarine. Yeah, I forgot. Those can spawn sometimes. I don't know if you guys knew that. If not, congrats. You found out. Like me, recently. I forgot they can do that, so I'm finding out again, technically. Like, that isn't a temple down there. I can tell you that much, but, like, I forgot that they could actually those temples could actually do that. Or, like, the prismarine stuff could actually spawn. I know sometimes they want you to buy prismarine crystals, the prismarine crystals to make the lamps, but I never wanted for doing that. I like the lamps, but you know, it's gonna be a difficult process to get a bunch of those lamps. That would be nice lighting up, though.
I thought maybe I saw whatever you're looking for.
I don't think you did. Alright, back.
But you gave me one.
You know, we're gonna keep going.
What was in it?
No, it's not Target.
We're gonna have to do a bit more excavation.
A hole is in it, is what's in it.
Oh, I can't find it.
You know, we're gonna keep going. It's gonna be, as you can see, we're definitely not gonna have enough. Because I mean, look at me.
Sure?
I've not gotten that far, but gotten as far as I myself can do at this
Target bags
pace.
are paper now. If they give it back.
This is gonna be difficult.
I can't find it, Mom. I don't think you bring it in.
I'm definitely gonna be buying lots of wood from General, because we need that wood urgently.
I can't find my crock.
I'm gonna keep going. I know some of this pathway isn't exactly neat, but you know what? Eventually, well, actually, no, probably not. But you know what? Looks like a mushroom has wandered his way into the pathway. He better eventually find his way out, because you know what? I'm not gonna pass by a mushroom every time, because he's stuck. I'll get the urge to kill it. But you know what? I would never do that. That's like not right, in my opinion. Looks like we found one of the lower points of the Mushroom Island. I'm gonna dig a bit of this out so we have just a view. There's a nice water pool in the middle. Wait, are we halfway done? Might be halfway done. We'll check and see where we started. If it was over here, then dang. Oh, I think it was. I'm gonna be here for an awfully long time doing this. You guys will not want to watch that. And I'm also gonna be doing lots of mining too, because you know what, his stacks are a bit expensive, but you know what, we're gonna need every single stack, every single piece we can get if we want to complete this. And it's gonna be worth every single penny I spend to get the mushrooms to be mine and only mine. My little greedy heart desires all the mushrooms. I will own every single mushroom on this island. And I will monopolize the mushroom trade. Honestly, I'm gonna come on as much as I can to refill, because you know what? Refills are gonna be needed in order to run a successful trade here. Because you didn't notice by now. The way I'm gonna do it in order to make a good trade, I'm gonna do like a double, like 30 iron and a double chest. And if he does 2 stacks, you know what? Wait, nah. I'm gonna be having to make lots and lots of bowls. I can tell you guys that much. You know what? It's the only problem.
But I don't know where the keep going.
I don't know what I'm gonna keep doing, and honestly, you know, we're gonna have to keep going. I mean, we're gonna keep going with this. We gotta put more fences. We gotta make more fences. Go back to the beginning, which isn't far away, because we didn't get that far, honestly, with making fences, and we're gonna need to go buy more stuff. You know what? Maybe I'll have to make a deal. Like, maybe he'll want something. Oh, I gotta do this. You know what? Nope, we're not gonna have to destroy it. We're gonna build right around it. Nice bit of shade. I got plenty of fish. I don't need to worry that much. If you guys recall, before my pier was strictly my use only. You know what? I changed it. You got asked for use, and I did patrol. I did say that trespassers will be prosecuted on my bridge to this that we walked across to get here today. Because I need to keep this island to be mine. You know what? That's the entire reason I'm doing this. Before I did care about like the pathway and having it be nice and big. Now I don't. Oh, the zombie. Oh, I thought the zombie drowned. Because the drowned are like zombies that drown. If you didn't get that already, at least that's what I pass them off as. And honestly, I don't know if anyone else does, but for me, that's what they are. Zombies that have drowned in the water. And to me, that's what they will always be. Zombies that have drowned in the water. There we go. We have built a bit of fence around Mushroom Island. We need way more fence around Mushroom Island in order for it to be ours. I'm going to just start in the other direction once we get back there, because you know what? We've done quite a bit of progress on this side. And I'm going to need to do this for a long time. There's lots of wood that's for sale, but honestly, I don't know what to do, because I don't want to spend all my money, all my stuff in order to get wood, but I also don't want to be like the one, like, not be able to conquer this island, because this is the type of stuff I like to do. And honestly, I'm honestly gonna probably see if General can do, if he does an Inferno SMP Season 6, do a challenge where like there's a list of challenges you have to complete, and maybe like a certain day or something like that. I don't know, like, cause I'm not feeling really challenged doing all this work. And honestly, I want more work. And there we go. We got more fences. And there we go, that's all the fences we're gonna get. So we're gonna have to do lots of organizing right now, because we have gotten the last of our fences for the first row, which will definitely not be enough, and I decided that we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do as much as we can, because I want to get as far as we can. You know what, we're gonna replace one of the stacks with dirt, and we're gonna put that way. Some will be ready eventually. I'm sorry guys that this is probably very boring. I know that doing this tedious process is long. Like, it's a long, tedious, hard, boring process, but just imagine all the work I'll be doing off camera. Once we're on these fences, I'll probably end the episode there. Because you know what, then I'm out of wood, I gotta go buy a bunch more from General. At least I assume it's General because it's the same price, and he said he's building a market right next to my house. And my house right next to is the food market, monopolizing the food right next to my house too. So that was my animal farm. I really want to call the episode a hostile takeover of my peaceful friends. Like, of the animal farm part 2 and the conclusion to Animal Farm, because by the time I come back, I'm gonna be done with this, because there's no way I'm spending hours on hours of recording time or doing this, because no one wants to watch me fence off an entire mushroom island for my own personal gain and use off camera. So you know what? I'm going to be doing this because we gotta do all this. And you know what? If Inferno SMP comes, I know I said before, I hope I'm going to give the suggestion because, you know, I'm honestly not feeling challenged, so I'm just doing this because why not? Also, I want to monopolize. But there should be challenges, like different things we gotta do, or to like survive or something like that. I don't know, like not like we'll be eliminated or removed if we don't do it, but like more like a stuff that we're expected to do that help us progress in some way, shape, or form. Something like that. Okay, that does sound like challenges we need in order to survive. Another reason I like this is that we are blocking it off, so if any mobs come from the ocean, they can't get in. You think I'm gonna let them get into my precious island? Nah. This is my island. I think the pickaxe is faster, which scared me for a second, because like, what pickaxe can go faster in my hand? That shouldn't be possible. Reason being is that the pickaxe is for like stone stuff. An axe is the valuable thing for wood stuff. I don't know if there's not any tool in normal Minecraft that can do all of them. I mean, mod Minecraft. With Sky Factory, there's the pack souls, which I think do all the basic functions. I mean, you can hoe with them. You can use it as a hoe, I believe. And you know what? I've been doing lots of work on that. No spoilers, but I think I've got a pretty good next episode set out for you guys when we return with more Sky Factory. Because that's going to be an ongoing series, of course. I asked you, you know, I've had recorded 2 episodes by the time seeing this. The 2 episodes will be out. Dude, you made me place a thing in the wrong spot. I'm so mad at him. So, yeah, I did quite a bit of work over the past weekend, from when I'm recording this, to actually progress on Sky Factory. Like, not like progress, like progress where we can get more stuff done in the episode if I do stuff off camera, a bit of stuff off camera never hurt anyone in series, and usually most YouTubers do that, where they do stuff off camera. Like, lots of stuff has changed here, like we all have to stay with each other's schedules and all can't do anything, or else it would never progress the series ever on anyone's channel. So of course it's not like I'm always waiting for anybody to do their own series. Though it's not a server, it's my own private world, of course, because I haven't done a server thing in a long time. I'm hoping to do a server thing with maybe like Pixelmon, like find someone to do a Pixelmon series with. I want to do like reboot Pixelmon, because that's not going to happen. But I want to do it privately, because like if we do it privately, I'll have access to all the normal like ways to get legendaries, and it won't be buying stuff to do it itself, because you can't find that stuff in the server that Jackie played on. If you've watched any of those episodes, we did like 6 or 2 or 3. Of course, interruptions. They know I'm doing stuff, but they still interrupt, because why not? Yeah, family's embarrassing, that's life. I've dealt with it for so long. If I can deal with it, I can tell you guys definitely can too. You know what? I ain't gonna bother saying anything more about that other than family that interrupts you when they know you're doing something is pretty annoying. But you know what? I'm having fun doing this. We are making lots of progress. Look at this. I feel like we've gone around the entire side of the island. I honestly won't know until later when I go like around to get back to the front of the island, because that little spot right there is where I'm going to be doing all my stuff. And another mushroom has fallen into the walkway, except this one can get out easily. What a relief, because I am not digging the other one out. I don't know if I said that before, but nah, that one's stuck there permanently, because I ain't saving them. That ain't my job to save some mushroom that had to blindly walk into my pathways where they are. It ain't my fault he did so. Therefore, why should I help him out? I know I'm incoherently a good person with most of the time a heart of gold, but like, doesn't mean I'm gonna free mushrooms from my walkway / fence around my mushroom island. I know I wasn't the first to find it. Still, it's my mushroom island now. I don't know if I said that before. Either way, well, now you know. This mushroom island I'm putting my name on it, stamping my name all over it. Jesse's Island of Magnificent Mushrooms. And we're actually gonna have lots of fun doing it. I'm gonna dig all this out right now for now, because you know what, this is honestly so annoying to have. The reason I don't always put stuff, and I sometimes put a bunch of dirt out, is because you know what, sometimes it's easy to dig out the land, sometimes it's really hard. I don't want to be digging out the land all the time. As you can see, we've done lots of dirt placing, because if you look at the shovel, it's over halfway broken, and it was barely broken when we started the episode. We've done lots of shovel digging. So y'all better be proud of me for that, because I'm expanding. Most people probably wouldn't get this much work done in 2 episodes, because this is lots of work, especially on their own. Maybe they would get it done, but they'd be doing hours and hours recording, because most YouTubers will still record, they skip stuff, they jump cut. I don't do that. I like showing all the important parts, like beginnings and stuff, and then it's something that's definitely not someone's gonna want to see keep done until it's getting done. Like I'll finish your farm off camera, so when people come back, they can enjoy something new or something that continues off without doing the same exact thing. over and over, because that's a waste of people's time. Like when you're watching YouTube, do YouTubers ever like do the same things over and over in episodes? Maybe if it's like mass production, that mass production usually takes all 3 seconds, so like that's not really a big concern usually, now is it? With me, I'm different. I like people to have a good time. We're gonna take all this clay for future use. In Sky Factory, I've learned to never take clay for granted. Because, fun fact, in Sky Factory, clay is really, 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 really rare. Like, well, it's not rare in a sense, but it's rare in the sense of, like, it's a tedious process to actually get clay and, like, you know, farm it. Because I'll let you in on a little hint with the next episode of Sky Factory. We're making 2 bonsai pots of each one for now before I can automate the process with the other bonsai pots, type of bonsai pot. For now I'm doing 2 of each type of tree that we make and stuff, such as bone that we made at the end of the last episode. Only 1 progress, but you know, lag was a major factor, and that's life. And that's how I'm doing it. So yeah. So there's one piece of clay, at least one piece of clay we didn't pick up, because you know what? I need my clay. And that's not what I want to do. We only have 2 stacks left. We started in this with like nearly 6 stacks or something like that, and now we're down to 2 stacks. We've run through lots of our resources. Told you this would cost a lot, and now we've got, oh, we're like 50% there, nearly 50% over 50% there, nearly. Because this is one of the longer parts, my lesser favorite parts. Because the other side of this is who we started. Because of all the bends are most hard, or what makes it seem like we've done a lot, but we've actually not done as much as we thought. But that's life. Oh, and another drown has decided to come and visit me. But he didn't get to stay for long. I was a bit busy and did not want to be bothered by him. So I told him to please stop bothering me, or else I'd call the cops for his harassment. Oh, another mushroom has walked into my pathway. Well, this mushroom shouldn't have too hard of a time getting back up. It's not going to help him, no. Nah, if Minecraft animals are dumb. Well, they're not dumb enough to run away when they get hit. But I mean dumb in the terms that they aimlessly walk everywhere, not knowing what's going to happen, not giving a care in the world what happens. And honestly, care less. They're like that. All I know is that these mushroom are going to become very useful to me. And I'm going to be making lots and lots of bowls. Lots and lots of bowls. That's a fact. I'll be known as the bowl guy, probably. People start calling me the bowl guy, I'll be like, nah, call me the guy who took over an entire freaking mushroom island for their own uses. This roundabout's gonna be my favorite part, because look at what we gotta do. You know what? I'm shaving it off a bit. You know, some of the islands I'm gonna get rid of. I think about it here is good enough. Get rid of quite a bit of the island for just because that's a waste of my fence if I do that much. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. But you know what? Hey. Okay, use this marker to know how we gotta get there. And of course, we're not gonna leave like gaps in between. because those gaps are what lead to mobs being able to get in with ease or out. And let's just say these dudes ain't exactly here to live here in total comfort. Obviously, that's the thing. I'm not building this for a comfort area for all the mobs. Or just fill this all in. Nah, what? Nah. This is part of the island. And we're gonna make it, we're gonna keep it that way. Once a part, like honestly, look at this. This is probably the most clear part I've seen of the island. It's probably more clear than what I make. And there's a zombie somewhere, but we did run out of all our fences. And I'm guessing if I walk this way, we'll go to the other half of the island. But that means we're around halfway done, which is, for me, a bad thing. Tomorrow, from when I'm recording this, I'll probably, do all the next step stuff. But you know what? That's fine by me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the notification button, get notified whenever I upload a new video. This was tons of fun being able to do so much work, and by the time you guys come back, you'll be all done. We'll have successfully taken over the Mushroom Island. Make sure to stay tuned for that next episode when we take over the Mushroom Island, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.